enthusiasts, how you doing? So I hope you've all had a great week. It's Friday evening, so the week's over. Hope you don't work at the weekends. If you do, bad luck. If you don't, enjoy the weekend. As you might be able to hear, it's absolutely pouring with rain outside. It's really blowy, it sounds really windy, sounds horrible actually. Really not a weekend you want to go camping in. But
yay, camping.
Yeah, this week I'll be going to Mini in the Park, so we leave tomorrow morning at 9:30. I live just north of Brighton, so it's about a 2.5 hour trek up to Mini in the Park. Looking at the weather forecast, it's looking a bit more favourable. I think tomorrow's going to be fine actually, and then Sunday up until lunchtime at the moment it's showing it's dry. So I do hope Sunday improves because that's the main day for doing the drag racing up the strip. So I'll be taking Pao up, my wife will be driving that, and I'll be taking Vinny up as well. So both cars there, both on show, and I'll be running Vinny up and down the drag strip, seeing how we get on with that. And Mark's coming up in Project Bolt as well, so he's putting that on the trailer. Mark's coming up camping as well, so there'll be all 3 cars there, Project Bolt as well, so that'd be quite amazing, that'd be quite cool. So if you're there, if you see me, come and say hi, or certainly just come and have a look at the cars. So yeah, this evening really, I haven't got much to update technically. I'm meant to be just packing everything up now, ready to go for the weekend camping actually, so going with the 2 kids as well, so space is going to be a problem, getting everything, bigger tent, the 2 kids, all the camping gear in the cars, but it's only for one evening really, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure we'll all get it in. And the plan was actually, finish work now, but the plan was to give the car a quick wash tonight so it's ready to go in the morning, but listening to the weather, I think I might have to just get up early in the morning and give it a clean and get it ready to go. So yeah, that's that really. So really that's it guys, just a quick update. Like I say, I'll be at Mini in the Park. I will, unless something goes wrong, I'll be running Vinny up and down the drag strip on the Sunday, hoping to do slightly better times than I did last time. I've taken some weight out the car, but I've also put some weight back in by putting a roll cage in there. So Vinny's done a few more 1,000 miles since I've done it then, so I don't know how it'll go. It might be a little bit more running, it might be a little bit lighter, where, you know, I'm a little bit older, so my reactions might not be that great. But it should be good anyway. Weather conditions wise, as long as it doesn't rain, it will be fine. Temperature wise, it's probably much better for drag racing than it would be if it was really hot actually. So any internal combustion engine, whether it's petrol, whether it's diesel, whether it's turbocharged, or whether it's naturally aspirated, will perform better when the air is cold and dense. That's just because cold dense air is more dense and it's more oxygen rich. So you get more oxygen, you get more air density into the engine, it produces slightly more power. When you're running top fuel dragsters and things like that, it probably makes a difference. On my car, I doubt you'd notice it. I think you probably would on a turboed car. The difference between running a turbo car on a day when it's 30 degrees and a day when it's 12 degrees, there'll definitely be more pull, more power, more torque on a colder day than there is on a hot day. So kind of, you know, not cold, freezing cold, but cold, damp, not damp. Days where it's not very hot actually, it's probably better for drag racing, but I don't know whether a cooler track means you get less grip, so you probably get more power, less grip. You know, can't win, can you? But anyway, it's getting all a bit technical. That we'll see how we get on anyway, it's just for fun. I'm going to take the helmet with me. You don't have to wear a helmet if you're inside a car. If it's convertible, I think you do. You certainly have to have your arms and legs covered in a convertible. But Vinny has got a solid roof on it. Probably don't need the helmet, but I'm more just conscious of it's got a roll cage in there now. If it does all go wrong and the car spins, shouldn't do, it's a straight line, it's quite difficult to get it wrong. But if it does, then yeah, I don't want to go bashing my head against a roll cage or anything like that. It's probably really important to do some prep work on the car as well, so I was going to film that, but like I say, the weather's absolutely horrible. But it's pretty basic. Vinny's a road legal car, so it's pretty straightforward really. Just take all the old rubbish and crap out, don't leave anything in there that doesn't need to be in there. spare wheels, jacks, particularly stuff inside the car, CDs, crook locks and things like that. Get it out. One, it saves you weight, it'll make the car go a little bit quicker, and two, if anything goes wrong, you don't want a crook lock whacking you in the back of the head. Obviously normal stuff, oil levels, water levels, tyre pressures. Now, it's up to you, but if you notice, top fuel dragsters and certainly drag cars run very, very low tyre pressures. Now, you do have to be careful if you're going to lower the tyre pressures in cars with road tyres on it, because the tyres will be made to run at sort of probably 26, 28 psi. So you lower them down, and I've done this in previous years, right down to about 10, 12 psi. You get better grip. But that's fine when you're going in a straight line, but if you try and manoeuvre left and right with very low tyre pressures like that, it will give you really, really poor handling, and you could actually pull a tyre off the rim if you went really extreme. So I'll lower the tyres at pressures in Vinny, probably down to about 12, 14 psi, but like I say, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that unless you know what you're doing, because it's perfectly okay in a straight line, but you know, for instance, if the car in front of you crosses lanes or spins or something like that and you've got to manoeuvre around it, if you've got really, really low tyre pressures, the car's going to handle like a dog. So just be mindful and very careful of that. So that's it for this little update. Like I say, see you at Mini in the Park, hopefully, if you're there. Be really, really cool. Come and say hi. There will be a little quick update tomorrow, so there's a little surprise tomorrow. It's a surprise from Mark, actually, so I filmed it tonight. I don't want to show it tonight because I don't want him seeing it before tomorrow. So little surprise for Mark tomorrow. I'll schedule that to go out probably about similar sort of time, 7, 7:30. So maybe look out for that, tune in for that if you want. If not, hopefully see you at Mini in the Park, and look forward to catching up with you next week with some shots, hopefully, of Vinny doing a standing quarter in 15 seconds and Bolt in 13 or 14, but let's see, wishful thinking.